Welcome to Papa's House! I'm the Game Papa and we're back with more in Other Waters. Now when we last left off, we finally discovered something. So apparently, yeah, Baikal as a sci-fi, a typical sci-fi conglomerate they want to do, they stole this planet from the natives, the artificers, and then they decided to, okay, you know what? You guys don't belong here. This is our planet. We're going to make it Earth 2.0. They tried to terraform this planet to their image without realizing what could possibly go wrong. they don't want to study it. They don't want to catalog of the elements that cause it. But of course something did go wrong and everything just went kaboom. And that's the reason for the existence of the bloom over here, at least according to Ellery's research that that we helped to find. And but there's also something in the research papers that says something called the ocean mind. And we still don't know what that is, but it is guiding us here to deep vents. So I'm not too sure if I should just go dive without any preparation whatsoever. You know what? I'm pretty sure there's more samples that I need to take down here, so I'll just go to deep vents. Here we go. Let's go, Doctor. Let's solve this mystery once and for all. Is this the last episode? Not too sure. You'll just have to tune in to find out. Okay, here we go. We're almost at the hydrothermal vents, 3 kilometers down. This has to be close to the suit's range. I can hear the plates creaking. Somehow we are maintaining 1 atmosphere of pressure inside the hard suit. If we make it back up, we'll be setting a strong first record for deep dives on Gliese 667C. There's almost nothing in the water column here. No life to speak of. There's what? Really? But the oceanic mine, that's the name, should be somewhere ahead. That's our target. Whatever monster Baikal left us, I'm ready. Let's find it. Alright. You might be ready, but I probably gonna need a moment. Okay, alright. At Abyssal Plain, layered with a wispy fog of oceanic ooze, the darkness of the plain is absolute. There's nothing here? So that means there's no sample? Metal sediments feature streaks of iron ore have accrued across the seafloor that mark of nearby hydrothermal activities. Oh boy, should I bring something? There's not enough oxygen down here to use the rebreather, so I'm on reserves. The survey data we pulled shows the vents running north from here along a ridge. Keep moving, we haven't got long. Oh god, I should have brought something! Basalt crust. Okay, yeah. Apparently there's no samples here. There's nothing that I can collect. Sediment snow feature. Yes. Okay, so apparently, oh god, this is such a mistake. What is that? Android chimney. What? Incredible, look at these things. I remember reading about the discovery of hydrothermal vents on Earth centuries ago. Donnelly, Corliss, and Van Andel, 3 geologists. They never expected to find life on that eternal darkness, and yet there it was. Whole ecosystem that we never knew there, totally independent of sunlight. They were imagined to be models of alien ecosystems, life in its most extreme forms. Until this planet, that proved to be false. To all of humanity, the universe was dead. Damn Baikal for keeping this place from us, for keeping humanity in the dark. Talk Sam. Okay, so there's nothing. There's nothing that I can use for resource. Can I escape? I can't escape. Damn it. I can't escape. I can't escape. Vent structure. Yeah. Okay. This is such a mistake. That way or this way? Bright bubbles feature. Yes. Bubble, toil and trouble. I should have brought something! Pirate crust, yes. I should have brought something. I'm sorry, Doctor. I'm such an idiot. Vent debris. There's absolutely nothing that I can sample. that I can use. New chimney. Yeah, okay. There's absolutely nothing. Pillow of lava. Okay, that's just lava. Broken chimneys. Crumbled sand. Yeah, whatever. Anodrite fire. I don't understand. Where's the life? The ecosystem is totally barren. All these mineral, nutrients, heat, and nothing feeding off it. How can this be? Could this just be a vent? Let's keep looking. Okay, yeah. Alright. Let's keep looking so we don't die. I feel so incredibly stupid now. I feel so incredibly stupid. Cooler water. Yes, sure. Whatever. Just I can't let Ellery die. Not again. Sand plate. Oh my god. Talk drifts. Nothing! Still nothing. The artificial mine Akari was building down here. What was the end goal? Was Baikal hoping to control this whole ecosystem? The entire planetary agriculture to feed their needs. An ecology manipulated by the possibility of genetic rewiring, a power stolen from the artificers, a slave planet like Earth. I know now why Minai was secretive. She knew that if they found this place again, that would be it for life here. And they did. They did destroy all life here. Vent debris. There's absolutely nothing. No samples, no nothing. Another veteran brand. This place has been wiped clean. Something is wrong here. What did they do? I don't know. And oh my god, I'm panicking. I know that the worst thing that you can do in an emergency is to panic, but I am panicking.
And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
There's absolutely nothing. Really. There's absolutely nothing here. No samples. No nothing. Really. And an Android chimney. Yeah. Oh, of course. And there's no more passage. I took the wrong path and I wasted lots of oxygen. And power. And everything else. Oh my god. She's gonna die. I know. I just know she's gonna die. I just know she's gonna die this time. There's nothing. I didn't bring anything. Oh, I did bring you something. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta use them wisely. Talk piles, yes, yeah, bleach sand, whatever. I gotta use the resources wisely because I got nothing else. And yeah, another spear, yes. I got nothing else except the one I forgot. Oh, one my carelessness saved me. Calcified corpse. Here, away from red piles and piles of distorted corpses lie. Their walled bones dust repel. Corpse? Oh god, look at these creatures. The bodies, it looks like progressive ossification. The muscles have become bone. Their mutations are extreme, like cancerous growth. There's no structure to their anatomy. The mind, is this what it made? These senseless monstrosities? What? More corpse. Just more corpse. Biological matter, object. Corpses become a mass of undefined matter. It's just corpse. Shared dome, a vast organic sphere towers over the corpses in a geodesic pattern mirroring those of the artificers. A what? The mine. It's huge. But it's silent. It's been silent for decades. This is no cradle of life, it's a grave. Did they fail? Is this all that's left? A broken mine lying in a bed of corpses? They had no idea what they were doing. The arrogance of all this. A whole ecosystem boiled down to nothing. The artificers lost to us. These are Baikal crimes. Akari's crimes. What a waste. Is there nothing left? We should look inside. Should we? Should we really? The oceanic mine, a vast ornate structure. This is it. This is the thing. Should we really? Because, well, I mean, I can't escape anyway. I can't escape anyway. So I can't escape anyway, so I gotta... the best thing that I can do is just follow her whims. I can still go down. Is this... So it's a giant brain that turns people into zombies? And I still go down. Is that what the oceanic mine is? My God, Baikal, what are you doing? The mine's heart. There's a heart inside the mine? What's this? Artificer. A small but ornate geodesic skeleton lies in the silt. Inside the artificer shifts and reforms with rhythmical system. Is it alive? There's a heart inside a brain. Is that an artificer? It survived, or it was born here? Does that mean there are more? It looks dormant. Is it even alive? Wait, you hear that? It's singing. I can feel... It knows what we are. And it is afraid. I understand why. Look what humans did here. I'm sorry. Wait, no, come back! It's gone. Oh. We should be going too. We are running down our oxygen and it's a long way back up. Come on, there's nothing left for us here. Really? We have to go. Oh, yeah, we can't evacuate. Damn it. We can't evacuate. We can't evacuate. Yeah, we can automatically evacuate. Oh, okay, alright. I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna cut this out, don't worry. Is that a heartbeat? Because that kind of sounds like a heartbeat. Oh my god. Okay, time to go. I'm beginning this set. So they are still out there, the artificers. This is their planet, and we owe them so much. I suppose it's your planet too. With the mine being a failure, the colony destroyed. You are its last artifact, born here. And now, this is my home too. Mine and Minai's. There's so much left for me to do, so much to study, so much to understand. Our history here, it is ugly. It's something I don't want to be part of. But this planet's future, maybe we can have a part in that. Minai gave everything for the truth. Some residual part of the artificer changed her, but I hope she knows that she succeeded. This place is no longer a secret, no longer Baikal's to control. Thank you, Minai. And thank you, to you, for staying with me, for guiding me. Oh, shucks, I'm just doing my job. Together, I think we can make a change. Show humanity Baikal's crime, make them accountable. We both carry burdens here, but the past doesn't divide us. Life continues here, despite everything that happened. I can find comfort in that. I think I'm going to stay. I don't have anything left out there, but here I have Minai. I have you. You sure? And I have a purpose. Someone needs to swim these waters, to catalog this world. When I was little, I swam every day. I would walk down to the ocean and step into it without a thought. I lost that, degree by degree, as Earth's oceans died. But here, things can be like that once again. These waters can wash all the old ways away. And together, we'll see what's left when they do. I mean, of course, Doc, I'll help you any way I can. I'll help you any way I can. That's the end for Anais. That is the end? Okay. Okay, then. Alright, so there is one other surviving artificer except me. But, look at us and they just, run away. Like, murderer! Ah! Yeah, so, okay. Alright, so, my thoughts on the game. Yeah, it's, for all intent and purposes, this game is a visual novel. It is. It's a novel that instead of reading it and imagining it, they provide with the visual aid, hence the name, visual novels. But whereas the name visual novel, it just kind of rubs people the wrong way. Okay, because whenever anybody says visual novel, their mind will go, oh, you mean those Japanese ones? And with the set in a high school, in junior high school even, with characters who are not even old enough to drive or even do anything, and they're usually it has a fantastic setup and it has probably aliens or monsters that you got to defeat or something like that. But that's not the case. That's not always the case. At least that's not always the case. But that's the one that's the most popular one. And it kind of, it's kind of like, whatever you mentioned, country music, and people goes, oh, you mean the song about about the truck and, losing a girl and about going to work, I go to work in my pickup truck to pick up my girl, and then I go to work in my pickup truck and pick up my girl, and then I go to work and pick up truck and pick up my girl. That. But it's so much more than that, really. Country music is so much more than that. Just like visual novel, and there's a lot more than that. For all intent and purposes, it's a visual novel. And a visual novel, you need to be. Oh, we're back. Hey, wake up! You've been out a while, as usual. I've been thinking. We've maybe got a few weeks before someone turns up here. It could be Baikal chasing down the transmission signature of this base. It could be someone else entirely passing through the system, picking up my shuttle responses. Whoever it is, we need to be ready. I want to log everything we can, every species, every sample. I want a wealth of data to show to the inhabited systems, to the offward colonies, to Earth. They won't erase us. They won't erase this place. We are going to show it to everyone, together. So let's start studying. There's a whole ocean to got at, and a few weeks to do it. Okay, I'm ready. Choose our next dive. Oh, okay, so it's just the adventure continues kind of deal. Alright, okay, I got you. I feel you. There's nothing in deep fat, so I don't need to go there. But there are a couple of extra objectives over there that, I'm not too big on doing extra stuff. I mean, this seems like it's just post-game kind of dealio. Oh, more. I was born on Earth, born in the city of Ponta Delgada, out in the Atlantic, among the turquoise waters and green slopes of the Azores. My father was studying the dying waters, chasing the last known pod of sperm whales to record a final fading image of their impossible spatial language before it was lost forever. My mother was a journalist writing a book on citizen scientists that never found a publisher. We lived there, all along the Atlantic coast of Europe for almost a decade before life became impossible. The storms tearing into the tidal walls, flooding city after city, twisted in foaming water. We joined the latest wave of refugees, found ourselves beside the Thames, and settled in London. From that privileged viewpoint, I watched our oceans die, and then my parents too. At some point, once I'd left that sad, grey planet behind on a string of Baikal contracts, I forgot that turquoise water ever existed. You were born here, and maybe here, things can be different. Oh, there's another one. Now the real work begins. Whatever was left of the oceanic mind, it is dead. Another failed experiment, another biological atrocity to add to humanity's list. But I don't want to let it define us and our role on this planet. We can't start fresh, I know that. But the artificers are still here. I mean, one of them, and that means we can reach them. I want to show them we are curious, we are kind, we are able to live alongside them. There's still so much left to study here, so many questions to answer, but I'm not scared anymore. I'm excited to see what we can achieve in the time we have. People will come here soon enough, and when they do, I want to show them what we have found, the evidence of Baikal's crimes, and what we need to protect. If people can see this place for what it is, a second chance, then maybe they will want to protect it too. That's what my father believed and my mother believed, and that if people could understand what they were losing, they would want to save it. Let's get to work. Alrighty, doctor, but these are some post-game stuff, so I'll just leave that for my own time. So yeah, again, going back, this is a visual novel, no, technically a novel with visual aid, and lots of visual aid apparently. So yeah, the thing is that there's tons of reading that you need like this, and it's great. I mean, it helps you exercise like that. So slow Mason looks like this. Oh, that's completely different than how I imagined them. And that's the thing, yeah. I mean, when you play with a visual novel, when you read a novel, you imagine something to be something else. But then when you see in a visual novel, oh, it looks like this. That's completely different than how I imagine it. So that's why I think novels are far more superior than visual novels. But still, no, it's a great medium. It can tell stories that it can only tell using this kind of medium. And I think, you know, it's great if you love reading, really. If you love to be immersed through reading, if you love to be immersed in a world through reading, then visual novel games could be amazing. Like this one, you know, it has a healthy dose of wow, the Brine Eaters are beautiful. It has a healthy dose of using your imagination and actually showing you what the things are. So yeah, right. Completely different than how I imagine it. But still, however, there's always a however with Papa. However, there's a couple of things that I feel like it needs to be addressed. Like, for example, the fonts. I mean, the fonts just seem far too small for you to read comfortably. I mean, I'm sitting here a bit too far away than, your normal average players. True. However, a good font in a good video game requires you not to squint when you're trying to read the text, especially a game with tons and tons of text, like a visual novel. It should be, in fact, you know what? I'm going to play another visual novel to replace this one. It's called The Great Ace Attorney. It's a spin-off of, Phoenix Wright Games, right? And that's... you can see the difference between this kind of visual novel and that visual novel. It's a lot more visual than novel, actually. So that's you should, if your main drive is reading lots and lots of text, then you really need to make sure that people are comfortable reading your wall of text. And this is not really... It's great that you want to put it in one page, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with putting it in 2 pages. You did it here. You did. Whoops, not that one. You did it. It's supposed to be super dramatic. You did it here. You did it here with the scroll along thing. It's fine. It's fine as long as you can make it enjoyable to read, doesn't strain your eye too much. This is fine, right? Just get scroll. It's fine. It's fine. Scrolling is fine, but it's pretty comfortable too. So yeah, make sure it's like for those of you developing games and visual novels, right? Do everything in your power to employ every tricks in the book to make sure that people are comfortable reading, because that is the crux. That's like 50% of your game. Right? It's a novel. 50% of your game is novel. 50% of it is visual. So you got to make sure. And there are places where when you dive in. Let me just go into one. There are places where you dive in, and when you want to read the text, it's just so small. It's just so small. And I mean, you're probably making considerations, for like you can play this in any kind of screen, whether big screen or a small screen. I, for one, I'm thankful that I'm blessed with, with a larger screen computer. But but people with smaller screen computers, maybe, yeah, this consideration is great for them and everything. But I just feel like it could be done better. Right? That's about it, and that's a nitpicky, and that's a nitpick on my part. That's a nitpick on my part. And outside of that, there's also the thing with the glitches. With it's like I can't scan the thing, or like something already scanned, and it doesn't show that it's scanned already. But no game is perfect, so we can overlook that. It's fine. So yeah. So I would love to play more games by this developer, Mr. Gareth. If you're watching this, doubtful. If you're watching this, I would love to play more of your games, because the way you tell a story, the way you describe something is incredibly vivid, and that is good. That is good. That is what you want to do in a visual novel. You want it to be descriptive. Even though you have the visuals, even though you have the visuals, you want to be as descriptive as possible. That's to make the players feel like they're there. Just like just like when you're reading a novel, make like they can see it in their mind's eye. So that's great. That's one of the winning qualities of this game. So yeah, and I love that it also forgoes all the tediousness that God, gonna get so much hate for this. It also cuts out a lot of the tediousness of Subnautica. So you want to experience the second part of the story? Well, we're gonna get you through this progression. You cannot get to the next part of the story unless you craft the deep sea vehicle. But wait, before you craft a deep sea vehicle, you need to craft this. You need to craft this crafting tool. But wait, before you craft this crafting tool, you need to craft this this metal detection item that helps you detect the material that you're going to use for the crafting tool. But wait, before you do that, and so on. Before you do that, you have to figure out how not to die. But wait, before you do that, and go on and on. So it's tedious. It's a bit tedious. And I know there are people who love doing that, but for me, it's tedious. I just want to get to the next story bit. I just want to get to the next story bit. This game cuts out the tediousness and gets you from story point to the story point. Mystery after mystery. That's cool. That's great. Love that. And it doesn't claim to be Subnautica, and I don't think this game would benefit if it puts a crafting system in it. I don't think this game would benefit more. I mean, it kind of did have a crafting system a little bit, but it's all in the story progression. And it's not at all tedious. And in fact, I think, right, if there are any other developers who wants to make games like that, cashing in on Subnautica's fame, so that's what you really need to do. That's what you really need to do. Make crafting as part of the story progression. So just like this game did, or not have too much of it. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Feel free to make any game you want, but I'm also free to either play it or not. In any case, that is the end of In Other Waters. So it's quite a journey. Love that. I'm going to be on the lookout for more for these developers. But until then, I'm going to have to end the series right here. If you like that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment section. Tell me what kind of games you should play in the future, what kind of improvement I should do upon the channel. I have new videos coming out every Saturday. And so hit that bell to stay updated. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And thank you for joining me in my journey. Now get off my ocean. Bye, guys. Bye. And I love the message too. It's a little bit, considering what's happening right now with global warming and the state of the world, it's a bit heavy-handed, but it is really a message that needs to be told. It is really a message that needs to be told. And hey, if Interstellar can get away with it, without being, without being labeled as heavy-handed, I think this game has a good message too. I mean, it's not like we're saving the planet, you guys. We're saving us. We're saving us. The planet is fine. The planet is fine. What's his name? George Carlin. George Carlin says it best. It survived asteroid. It survived switching of the magnetic poles. It survived in global catastrophes, the likes of which we have never imagined or seen, probably even greater than global warming. It survived. It survived. It's going to heal. The planet is fine. The people are not. The people are not fine. And if you want to survive on this rock, then you better take care of this rock a lot better than what you're doing now. As you can see in the stories that Ali mentioned, right? It's not the planet. It's not the planet that's having problems. It's the people. Let the people leave Earth for a couple of eons, and the ocean's I'm pretty sure the ocean is gonna come back. Because that's what the planet do. That's what the planet does. That's what the planet does. It heals. Right? And it's very arrogant to think that a couple of humans are going to save it. But we did do a lot of damage, and we are going to pay for it if you don't wake up now. Enough badgering. This is Video Game Channel. Bye, guys.